So one of the questions I get asked a lot is about false positives. And for people who don't know what that means, it's essentially the dog saying or alerting to the presence of mold when it's not actually there. Most common reason they do that is lack of training and lack of handler experience or poor training. So what that means is the dog is walking around in the living room and the dog comes up to a window and they think, oh, I find mold in windows a lot. And they just sit in front of the window. And the problem with that is if you have a handler that doesn't know how to read the dog and the dog hasn't showed any change in behavior, meaning the dog hasn't shown the handler that, hey, I'm in actual mold odor, or what it looks like for the dog to actually be in the presence of mold, and the handler has rewarded that over and over again because they don't have any experience, that creates a problem for the dog. And then the dog will just start to false alert essentially all over the house because the dog only knows what they've been shown. So if they've been shown you don't actually have to find mold to get your toy or your treat or your reward, then the dog's just going to continually do that. And we have had clients call and say, hey, we've had another mold dog come through here, and when they left, there was blue tape or markings of mold all over my house. And that's usually because it's poor training and the handler just doesn't know how to read the dog properly. And so they think the dog is actually alerting. And as a homeowner, I could understand how scary that would be if I had a mold dog come out to my home, and when they left, I had blue tape or markings every 2 feet around my walls in my entire house.